Boss Man Show. We're back at it. Time for Bad Take segment part 1. I'm going to turn over to Jay to give you her first story of the day that's pathetically bad. Then I got a story after her too. It's really going to throw you off. So, Jay, what is good for you?
All right. A school resource officer in Florida accidentally fires gun into cafeteria wall. The incident happened after the officer, this happened at Waitman Middle School in Wesley Chapel. He leaned against the wall, and even though the firearm was holstered, it somehow fired into the cafeteria wall. No one was injured, thankfully, but school officials have initiated a full administrative investigation into the matter. Lieutenant Troy Ferguson of the Pasco Sheriff's Officer told reporters the gun involved was a Sig Sauer 9mm, and that the experts will break it down to see how the discharge happened. So apparently he leaned up against the wall and somehow it just fired into the cafeteria wall. I don't know how that simply happens by leaning against the wall.
Yeah, and my other question is, was it school or department issued, or was it on personal strap? That's my
that part I'm not sure because it didn't say in here, but he's a school resource officer. Back in the day when we used to go to school, they would usually have the school resource officers there that were part of the DARE program.
Yeah, some of them did have straps on them too.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Okay, this is my thing. Why wasn't the safety on the gun? Well, why was
That's what I'm
safety
thinking.
not on the gun, sir?
That's what I'm thinking.
I get investigating what happened. I get the investigation, but it's dude, really? How about this? If you have a gun on you, put the safety on the sucker. It's just that simple.
Especially if there's kids around.
Because think, one wrong move, he could have shot himself, like Plaxico Burress did of the Giants back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
He went to jail for shooting himself. What a bad take that was.
Yeah, that is.
2.5 years in jail, you shot yourself. Man. New York City gun laws are different. You went to jail. Why you in the jail for, bro? I shot myself in the leg at the club. Right. That is a bad take. And
yeah, that all sounds bad.
Homies at the school, strapped up, leans the wall, and boom! Shooting to the wall. Damn, bro. Dude, get your mind right, player. Safety first. And I really mean safety first, my man, please. Lord, that was terrible. And it's in Florida. Man, oh man. Florida's starting off already bad. It's starting off bad in Florida. What else you got for us here?
A pizza restaurant was closed after employees put laxative on the pies. This happened at a pizza restaurant in Springtown, Texas, and it had to close over the weekend after it discovered that employees had put laxatives on at least one pie. The Springtown Police Department got a call about possible food tampering at a Mr. Jim's Pizza location.
Sounds ratchet.
Yeah, so just keep that in mind. Just stay away from Mr. Jim's Pizza location.
That's like a bootleg porno shop. Mr. Jim. Like a bootleg porno shop, obviously. Wow, that's messed up.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Nobody can find anything else better to do but to sit here and put laxatives on pizza.
So they put the peel or the liquid in the marinara sauce in the dough. Was it actually the hard form peel or the liquid version of it?
It has to be from the liquid version of it, because I would think that a pill that would have been more easily able to be identified.
So it mixed up the
here we go. It's neither.
Oh.
It's neither with the powder. It's the Miralax powder.
Well, yeah, that can be masked as cheese or Parmesan cheese. But if it's too white, I'll be like, that's too white for cheese.
They probably mixed it in, and then when the cheese melted, you probably couldn't see it.
Damn.
Because I know how the Miralax works. It's a powdered laxative that even if you mix it in like a drink, like juice or something, it's odorless and it's tasteless. So when you mix it in, it immediately dissolves.
And And they'll catch up with you in a heartbeat, obviously. They'll catch up with you in a heartbeat. Now, I understand most food eventually catches up with you one way or another. Usually gonna get you one way or another, but damn, not that fast.
Yep, authorities said that 3 employees admitted to putting the laxative on at least one pizza that ended up being eaten unknowingly by a coworker. The employee who ate the prank pizza got sick, but the people who made the pizza denied putting laxatives on any pizzas purchased by the public. The city's health inspector pulled the business health permit and shut down the restaurant until an inspection scheduled for Monday, according to the Fort Worth Star-Telegram.
Mr. Jim's is going to shut down. Nobody go there no more. You are a laxative pizza shop, my man. You are ratchet, sir.
That's ratchet. And that's not even a joke. Like, what type of prank is that? There's other ways to pull a prank on someone. What if that coworker would have gotten hurt? Or maybe if their body was allergic to that particular brand of laxative.
Yeah, it could have been very badly. So I think somebody might be getting sued.
They actually could. I think that employee could turn around and sue the pizza place.
Oh, yeah, because that's emotional distress. That's physical harm. It's a lot you can sue them for. Pain and suffering, hospital bills, lost wages. Cause I'm pretty sure you don't have PTO. Mr. Jim's I don't give you PTO probably. I'm pretty sure of that.
Mm-hmm.
Name alone tell me that's where you better come. If you don't come, you also get paid. That's a LWOP, leave without pay.
Yeah, because I never heard no Mr. Jim's Pizza.
It sound bootlegging and ratchet off the rip anyway. So, Mr. Jim, your employees are terrible. You're a terrible hirer of people. You shut down your crappy ass pizza place, you sorry bastard. Good MF'er. Damn.
And what if a customer would have ate a pizza? What if that laxative pizza would have been given to a customer? What?
Lawsuit Central. You're going to get shut down. You might not open back up again.
I think they're going to be shut down for good.
You know, I know how those clubs who the liquor license gets taken from them, they got closed, they reopen them under a new crappy name. So this will be Mr. Jim's probably.
Yeah, more than likely, they're not going to reopen back on under that name, especially now that this is public.
Yeah, it's going to go badly for old Jimbo there. What you get, jackass, hiring bad people, obviously. And, Jay, before we came on the air today, I had a visit from Alvin in my office here. And, Alvin did what Alvin does. He gives us a bad take every time he shows up. And Alvin today, Jay, it was a short take, but it was terrible. Alvin wants to take him to the, quote, leasing office, he meant police office, to file a restraining order against the unseen breath of the wind.
What is unseen breath and what is a constraining order?
A constraining order, yes. And the leasing office, which is the police office. Short but bad. With a lot of bad takes in that one short take.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Unseen breath. That's what got me the most, the unseen breath.
That is one of the worst takes I've heard in my life, representing the wind. The, quote, unseen breath.
Wasn't it just easier to just say wind?
I would think. But no, you are telling me about the, quote, unseen breath. Like, my man, are you serious? The unseen breath? I've heard
that's what we're calling it these days?
I've heard some of your bad takes in my life, but really the unseen breath might be up there with one of the worst. Like, what?
Yeah, that's pretty up there. That's bad.
You want to file a restraining order against wind, which you can't see, what the unseen breath. I
ain't never heard nothing like that. How do you go about filing a restraining order against wind? That's whether that's something that's natural. Like, how do you even go about? That's like saying you're going to file a restraining order against a tornado or a hurricane.
Exactly. Like, how was that even a plausible thought?
So even if a restraining order was able to get filed against these alleged weather patterns, what would happen if a hurricane or tornado or this quote unseen breath violated this restraining order? Like what? The cops are going to put cuffs on the wind or on this hurricane or tornado? How does this work exactly?
Exactly. So how does one process a take this bad to share with somebody else? Like, what?
Right, what was he thinking before he actually said this? Like, you didn't think, okay, you know what, that doesn't make sense. You cannot stop wind from blowing.
And thirdly, does the boss want to hear this take? No, he doesn't.
Right? Like, is this something I want somebody else to hear? Is this something that I want hitting somebody else's ears? Like,
but no, he gets off work to rush on the bus to tell me these takes.
That's the even worse too. Like, he couldn't call you on the phone. He couldn't text this to you. Like, he had to get on the bus to go to your studio to tell you this.
It thinks I'm gonna co-sign his taking down there to get the restraining order against the wind. No.
Yeah, you were supposed to agree with him.
I just sit in my office. I said, I can't take Alvin. You're done for today. I can't deal with this today. I can't deal with this today. I refuse to. Because you, as a grown man, 51 years old, come and told me this is what?
Yep, I was thinking the same thing. What?
I'm supposed
like, some thoughts just should not be mentioned.
Oh, yeah, that's just pathetic. And it's a boss. You don't say it. The unseen breath tries to knock you over. Well, Alvin, I don't ride buses. I wouldn't know that. Man, the unseen breath, you at the bus, I try to knock you over.
So that's what he's trying to tell. So his logical reasoning for wanting this restraining order against the wind is because it tried to knock him over.
Yeah, dude.
That's the thing.
Yeah, dude. The wind advisory is knocking him over, knocking his hat off his head, blowing his jacket. He don't like that too much, obviously. But hey, Jabroni, don't you work outside on a ramp?
That's the part I don't get.
Throwing bags. Well, missing the plane with the bags you're throwing, which is another bad take.
Yep.
He works outside.
Yep, he does.
I don't understand. It just got worse, actually. His actually just got worse when I thought about he works outside. He actually got worse. He really did.
So he actually expected the police to actually stop this wind.
Yes. APD was going to stop the wind. Allegedly.
It doesn't work like that.
Yes. And he came to my office to tell me this. And he told me that he rushed over to tell me. How you rush over? I got the express bus. I didn't know that was even a thing, the quote express bus.
So he didn't take the regular bus, he took the express bus, so this was important.
First of all, I didn't know there was such thing as a quote express bus, first of all. That's news to me. I didn't know that was even a thing until today. And it's true.
Yeah, they got him.
There was an express bus, so I looked it up. It was an express bus. So wow. So you paid $1.50 extra to tell me it's quicker. Okay.
Yep.
And usually with Alvin's takes, I take action on any of his requests or takes. I never do. Other than say, get out of my office. So you rush to tell me something none don't get done about. Okay. So I'm saying it's one of the worst takes he's ever did.
Yes, it is.
It's pretty up because think about it. He got on a faster bus to tell me this. He works outside. That was his take.
Yeah, that was his take, and he meant it.
Alvin, you're 51 years old, my man. You gotta do better, man. Gotta do better, man. You've been at Delta 33 years. 33 long years. You've been outside all these years, and this is your take?
Yep, that was his take.
I'm never going to discuss his take on not knowing what a road is. I'm never going to address that today. I could if I wanted to, but I'm going to spare him today. He don't know what a road is either.
That's sad.
What's a road? Never heard that before.
What? Never heard it before, but yet he works at an airport all day and has been doing so for over 30 years.
Exactly.
He rides on the bus every day.
Exactly. That's my problem. That's okay. Yeah. Jay, I'm telling you how bad it is, okay? Alvin's exit is in a road. His bus he rides. The name of it is blank road.
Wow, and he still didn't know what a road is. So what did he think that was the entire time?
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about, man. He lives off of Exodus blank road. He lives on blank road.
Wow, this is crazy.
You see why I'm perplexed?
Of course.
And remind the people, he came to tell me this today. On the express bus.
Yep.
You paid $320 to tell me this.
Yep, he paid $320 to tell you that. Because it was that important.
You could have paid $170, the record rate of $170, but you paid $320 to tell me this on the express bus. Now I'm clowning you for it. Good job, Alvin. Good job giving the show content as always, Alvin. You make me proud. Not. Folks, coming up. Bad Takes 7 Part 2. And these are takes submitted by listeners. So I'm going to try something today. We're going to take your listener bad takes and go from there, folks. So this is Jay and Boston Boss Man Show. Bad Takes 7 Part 2 is on your way after this short break.
My heart skips skipping the beat. You're not close enough, so that space between you and me, let's lose it. The way you're dancing, swaying to the music, girl, that body and how you move it. Every time you cross my mind, girl, I lose it.
Alexa, play the Country Heat playlist. Okay.
I don't think you know what you're doing to me. You got
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
All right, folks, back in the Boss Man Show, Bad Takes Part 2. Listener submissions here on the Boss Man Show, Bad Takes with Jay Monique. Jay, today listeners submit bad takes to us. So far, so good. First story is a pathetic take now. I don't think this is a good idea, but a Wisconsin man was arrested after replacing his dog's feet with wheels.
You don't do that to no dog. That poor dog did not deserve that. That is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard of somebody doing to an animal. Replacing the dog's paws with some wheels. Like it's some type of a game or a prank or something. That ain't cool.
How did that work? Like, did you put the dog to sleep? Did you give anesthesia? How does one replace... How did he do that? How trying the dog to live in, first of all?
Yeah, I don't get how that works. Without the dog, like, putting up some type of a fight.
You must put the dog down with something, right?
Yeah, the dog was more than likely sleeping or something.
And you giving it wheels. You think it's a skating rink or something? Like, what the hell? Like, you can't just pull dog wheels. Now, I'm not no dog fan by any means. Even I think it's terrible to give a dog wheels.
It's inhumane. It's cruel.
And you're in Wisconsin, so I'm kind of... Now, Jay, up there, they sometimes eat dogs and cats. They eat roadkill up there in Wisconsin.
Oh, wow. Oh, heck no.
Yeah, that's a roadkill state up there.
That's disgusting.
I've seen... When Green Bay played the Falcons, I saw them suckers up there. They scraping dirt outside the road and put them in their trucks and come cook them at the tailgate. To me, this is so sick.
That is sick. That is very sick.
Because I know funky deer stink when they dead. On the highway, when you pass them, or a country road, they smell terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to scrape up a funky, decaying deer, put it in your trunk, do whatever how you do to get the meat out of it. Think I'm going to eat that crap?
Heck no.
Nah, dog. Nah, bruh. So, nah. So, Wisconsin got a problem with roadkill. They got a problem with dudes putting wheels on animals. Pretty bad take.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
This was submitted to us by Shane in Indiana. I hope Shane doesn't do this stuff. Indiana kind of tricky too as well. That's a little bit tricky as well. They kind of country out in Indiana.
Yeah, they got a lot of weird people up there.
Hope we're not weird, Shane. Thank you, sir. Mississippi man is arrested after giving his dog Ambien for some odd reason. I don't know why you're giving a dog Ambien.
Neither do I. What's up with these people doing these weird things to these dogs? You don't give a dog Ambien. That's what people use to go to sleep with. You don't do that to no dog.
Yeah, like, if it's barking too much, put him outside. Or feed it, I guess. Once again, I don't know what makes dogs stop barking or doing whatever the hell they do. So, I'm not privy to that knowledge of going to have an animal anymore. But I don't think you Ambien it the damn sleep.
No, you don't. Usually if a dog's barking, usually it's because it was put on alert for something, or they want food, or they want water, or they're uncomfortable, or something going on.
Yeah, because I didn't remember my 3 animals I had at one time doing that. They wanted food and water and to be walked. But I don't remember them, needing Ambien to go to sleep. And first of all, I'm going to be real with you, Jay, and I might sound ignorant when I'm saying this. I really didn't care when my dog was asleep or when they slept. I wasn't worried about a dog going to sleep. They want to sleep, they will, and they don't, they won't. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't worried about my dog's sleep habits, okay? Other than that, I had a curfew to be at work or something, So, yes. This comes from my man, O'Keefe. What kind of name is O'Keefe? O'Keefe in Colorado. Is that one in Jay? Okay, pretty good. This takes the cake though. We have a story in Tennessee where a man's arrested for beating down pregnant stud baby mama for having a baby registry at Foot Locker at the baby shower.
Wow. There's like multiple things wrong with this. Like, first of all, you don't beat on no pregnant lady, period, for any reason, especially something petty like that. Number 2, the fact that a stud is pregnant.
Yeah, so this man knocked up a stud.
Yep.
Okay. Look at the picture. The woman look like a dude. She got one of them Genuine cookie store mustache. Them little light stash above the lip there, like Genuine had.
Mm-hmm.
She got it shaped up real good. She has like a even fade as well.
Wow. And walking around pregnant, that just doesn't jive well.
Yeah. So I know that the stud has a girl part. I get all that. But still, why, sir? What fired you up about that stud?
Yeah, that's what I don't get unless there's something that we don't know. Maybe he likes that type of stuff.
I mean, when I did diagnose you being a stud, all bets are off at that point. I see you as a man at that point.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me.
I see where you're coming from.
I understand they got a girl part still. But you also trying to be live a man lifestyle. So to me, that's like messing with another man. To me. Now, I'm not saying to anybody else, but to me, like messing with a man. So I don't know what homeboy thinking. And then maybe registry at Foot Locker. I don't recall Foot Locker selling baby clothes. Do you?
No.
So she had a version for herself then, correct?
That's what it sounds like.
Another bad take. Like, I don't understand this. This take is all kinds of wrong. This came from Don and Charlotte, Jay. Like, I don't understand this.
I don't get it either.
I mean, maybe Red Street been a Foot Locker. It was stud. Jay, she has on some daggum Tommy Hilfiger jeans and an old school Michael Jordan striped jersey with a t-shirt up under it. So that's her maternity gear, obviously.
I see. You know what? That's like young M.A. walking around pregnant. That's like the equivalent of that.
Exactly. I don't get this. This is just pathetic. This is bad. Bad, 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 bad. Yeah, Don and Charlotte, you did a good job, sir. You stumped me with this one. I mean, yeah, so I'm guessing, just using my common sense, I doubt studs have maternity clothes when they're pregnant to do that.
Well, usually they're not supposed to be the one getting pregnant in the relationship. Usually it's supposed to be the person who's supposed to be the lady, the more feminine one.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just in a rising stud walking around when I'm knocked up as well. But this stud messed with a dude. How did that even get to that point?
Yeah, how did that even get to that point? That's like young M.A. messing around with a guy. Like, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't look right.
Yeah, like, I'm looking at it like, dude, like, how did you even fire up to do this? That would not get my ignition going there. That's all I gotta say about that. That would not get the flame fire burning there. I'm just letting y'all know. So, yeah. This man Tennessee needs to go to jail. The woman needs to probably figure out her life. She needs to talk to that, I don't know, Van Zant lady, fix her life or something. Cause she got that child me messed up from the jump, Jay.
Yeah, I agree.
He has no chance. He or she has no chance already. This is a Maury show waiting to happen. Or Dre Springer. Or Ricky Lake, whatever one of them still on right now.
Ricky Lake don't come on no more.
I didn't know, see.
It's okay.
I had no idea. There's no one of them shows handle these kind of problems. Steve Wilkos, whenever he loses, we don't have jobs, watch all day, Jay, on free TV. Whenever he loses, they ain't watch all day. The jobless people, whenever they watch all day. My Lord. So, yes, that is bad takes for you today, people. After the break, the Boss Report. Hold it down for us. Boss and Jay, back after the break.
Till the tears run down from my eyes, Lord, somebody, ooh, somebody, can anybody find me? Somebody to love.
Alexa, play hits from Queen.
Okay.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Alright, folks, back on the Boss Man. So, that was the Boss Report. Jay, bad takes is pretty bad as usual. Are you ready for today's Boss Report?
Yes, I am.
Alright, well, folks, been waiting on it. It's time for it. It's here. It's the Boss Report. First story deals with Donald Trump. It says, y'all whack-ass president once again delivers an artery-clogging feast of cholesterol, right, fast food, and the Baylor's women's basketball team was not impressed by his paltry plates of impeachment patties.
So he was feeding a women's basketball team burgers?
Yes, again, like he did.
Oh, how classy.
Yes.
That is just wrong. Trump is a billionaire.
Allegedly a billionaire. We ain't seen a tax.
Yeah, allegedly. We don't know the real facts of what goes on behind the scenes. But he's allegedly a billionaire, and that's the best he could do is get some burgers. How about a steak dinner? How about some grilled chicken? Something fancy, or at least decent. That's just wrong.
Exactly. And we got KOD gone wrong. King of Diamonds pictured in Miami arrested after he put out his Johnson sticking inside of a stripper during a private session.
What's up with these people just always sticking out their Johnsons?
Exactly. I don't get it.
You can't do that. Get it together.
That's why I go to strip clubs. It's too tempting. Like, you're getting teased. You're paying for a tease. So that's why I never got into the strip club business. I never cared for it. Because you doing all this to me, I can't finish you off legally, obviously. I never got into the strip club game, but dude, like, you can't. I know we're fire feeling good to you. Just can't pull your jaw and go for the kill and stick it in her. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, you can't do that.
Like, but man, I know it's like, I know, but my man, please. Wow. We got Cult of Kanye. Kimmy Cakes won't do bake sales, but is spiritually supportive as Kanye considers creating a church. Oh my God.
Kanye's creating a church?
Yes.
Oh, how nice. Different, definitely.
That's a cult, not a church, probably.
Exactly, because he's creating a church, and if he's leading that church, he will try to brainwash those people. I'm telling you.
Yeah. He'll be on the dog that wear MAGA hats to service.
Yep.
I'll pass on that. Church of Hell. Not getting my soul. Sorry, jackass. Here we go. Bobby Brown promises to displace all of Chris Rock's teeth over Whitney Houston crack joke.
Displaces teeth. I mean, that's pretty intense. What did Chris Rock say is the joke that fired up Bobby Brown like that?
Making jokes about her being on crack and being a crackhead.
Well, I mean, she was. But I guess I can see how that was insensitive.
Bobby Brown was one too, I guess because she took an L to drugs, maybe. He just can't deal with it.
Yeah, probably, because that was the mother of his child, and, you know, he probably still cared about her. So any type of joke made toward her, he's going to get offended by it.
Yes, indeed. We got this ass out of luck. Rear-end robber reportedly butt dials 911 in the middle of a burglary.
Wow. How coincidental is that? He's in the middle of doing a robbery and he accidentally calls 911 of all places.
Yes, indeed.
Good for him. Karma.
Yes, indeed. This story's on Burn Your Soul. Georgia man arrested for aggravated battery after catching his wife and the pastor getting down, passing the church, and seeing his wife's car there for some unforeseen reason. He walked in the doors of the church and found them in the study getting down. She was learning from the pastor in more ways than one.
So the man who's supposed to be her husband, he's the one that got the battery charge.
Yes, he noticed that his wife's car at the church, and she shouldn't have been at the church that time, and the pastor's car was there, and he happened to, the doors were not locked, obviously, and he went in there and laid the smack down on the pastor.
The pastor deserved that, though.
He did.
That was wrong. That was foul, actually. He deserved it.
Using the Lord to get you some tail, man. How dare you?
Exactly.
Using the Lord to get you some tail. That's terrible. Oh my goodness. We got this heavily hued Halima, history-making Muslim model, becomes first to rock a hijabi and a burkini for Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue.
Oh wow, that's definitely different.
No doubt. Yeah, I would tell y'all something about Muslim chicks. Underneath all them clothes, they be thick as hell. I know from experience. I learned it in college real fast. Like, damn, I didn't know you had all that underneath all that. I see now. Muslim chicks be with it for real. They fine as hell. Might not believe what they believe in, but they fine as hell. I will tell y'all that right now on the Boss Man Show. You got this too. Remy Ma seen rocking an ankle monitor after being accused of injuring Brittany Taylor in an assault at a New York club.
Oh man, Remy Ma just can't seem to keep herself out of trouble.
Nah, she can't.
Like, she already spent like years in jail, if I'm not mistaken. It's like, stay out of trouble. She got on a reality show. All she needs to do is collect her coins and go about her business. Instead, she's going to rile herself up and get herself involved in even more drama, and now she's walking around with an ankle monitor. How humiliating.
Yeah, I know, right? You was on some parole. You know? Like, you can't do that when you're on parole. Like, you gotta chill out, you know? Gotta chill. We got this. Kyler is king. Trump applauds MAGA supporting Kaepernick critic Nick Bosa on being the second pick in the NFL draft this year, but it knows the top pick, Kyler Murray, who was black.
He ignored the top pick?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm not surprised. He's racist.
Amen to that. I mean, people say he's not racist.
He is racist. Even if he doesn't boldface admit to it and confess to it, he's racist through his words and his actions.
Amen. Like, this is my thing. I'm going to say this again. White people cannot determine what's racist to somebody who's black or not white. White people have been a poor judge of racism for a long time. Henceforth, systemic oppression, slavery, and Jim Crow. Just saying. White nationalism, white supremacy. Just saying. So I would caution my white friends, my white brothers and sisters, those who are liberal and conservative. You don't know what racism really is. You can't really speak to it. So you don't have to get to judge what it is. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I agree. 100%. And just because people see Trump talking to a black person every now and then or being buddy up with them does not automatically mean he's not racist. He's using that person for his own benefit at that time.
It's a prop.
Yeah. That's all that is. It don't mean that he's not racist or that he actually likes black people. He doesn't like black people.
There you go. Okay, I can't say no better myself. We got the rebrand. Black China accepted into Harvard 40-hour online business school course.
Allegedly, but from what I was understanding, Harvard issued a statement saying that she never actually got into their school.
Breaking news. Obviously. Allegedly.
Yeah, apparently she faked that. That was she just said that for, I guess, some type of PR stunt. Because Harvard themselves said that she didn't actually get into their school. They rebutted whatever she was saying to the public.
Wow. Well, that's lying effort. Thank God for Jay giving us the real truth. You lied on the story for that channel. Liar. We got one more for this boss report right here. Lock Up Luxury. Atlanta inmate debuts his own prison clothing line while incarcerated. First of all, that's a bad take, first of all. I'll let you expound on that and go from there, Jay.
I mean, how far was this clothing line really going to go? And what did they make their clothing out of? What, the prison jumpsuits? I'm confused.
Yes. I don't know who wants a prison clothing line. How did you design clothes while you're incarcerated? I was trying to figure out how dudes in jail got iPads and cell phones and TVs in their cells.
I'm wondering the same thing because I thought jail or prison had like a no cell phone rule. Now I do know they can watch TV at some jails. That part I do know, but iPads and cell phones, I thought they were restricted from any form of communication except for the public phone.
And I know dudes who FaceTime from jail.
Wow.
I've been to barbershops.
Times have definitely changed.
I thought jail was jail.
Yeah.
That's why some dudes just keep going back because they get 3 meals a day. They get a phone and they get a phone, they get an iPad, a TV. They ain't gotta do nothing, but not get killed.
It's like summer camp for them.
Hey, come on. So yeah, I don't get that. So, folks, that is part 1 of the Boss Report, the Boss Man Show. Part 2 of it for you after this short break here.
And if you don't know, now you know.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay.
Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
All right, folks, back in the Boss Man Show. Time for part 2 of the Boss Report. So, folks, you've been waiting on it. It's time for it. It's here. It's the Boss Report. All right, Jay, first story of part 2 is this. Avengers Assemble. Mindless Stone, LaShawn McCoy's Buffalo Bills, spoils endgame for thousands of fans. Twitter soul Stone snaps his simple ass back to Vermeer.
I'm confused. What just happened?
LaShawn McCoy of the Bills told the ending of Avengers on Twitter.
Oh, that sucks. Dang.
Yeah, I don't know what Avengers is.
That's actually cruel.
I don't know what the Avengers even is, first of all.
I don't watch that, but it's like me, I'm the type that, likes watching movies and certain TV series like on Netflix and Hulu and stuff like that. And I'm the type of person, I don't want somebody spoiling an ending for me.
Yeah. His ass.
So I can understand how people would feel. Like, that's pretty fucked up. Like, I don't even like to do it. Like, if you've seen the movie already, don't tell me the next part.
Yes, indeed. And get this. Tennessee man arrested after beating down cashier at Jimini's Barbecue over a wrong order. Punched him in the face and broke his jaw over the wrong order.
That is so unnecessary. You know how many times when you go to a fast food place or a restaurant that they get your order wrong? But it's not even that serious. All you have to do is act like a civilized human being and tell them that they got your order wrong and they'll fix it. Problem solved. But to get that mad and start getting violent, that's unnecessary.
Exactly. Very necessary. Get this Nevada couple arrested after getting locked in car naked while effing in a downtown bar.
Hold up. They got themselves locked up in the car while they was naked and doing whatever they was doing?
He had to call for help and got arrested afterwards. Yes, indeed.
I cannot. That is one of the dumbest things. How you get yourself locked in the car, especially while you're naked. No, you ain't supposed to be naked in no car.
Yeah,
I don't feel sorry for him.
They was found stuck in the back seat.
Wow.
Damn.
So where was their keys? That's what I don't understand. How they just got locked in the car like that.
The keys were in the trunk. They closed in the trunk.
They're so dumb.
I know, right? How about them closing the front seat, maybe? How about that? Why the trunk?
Or just don't do it in the car in the first place. One of them don't have their own spot? An apartment?
Wow.
A bedroom?
Wow.
I didn't know people were doing it in cars no more.
They deserve that.
They got what they deserved. I don't feel sorry for them.
All they do in a car is maybe get you a top off while you driving, maybe. It's on a special occasion, too. It's not like everyday thing. But you can't be going to the back seat to get, to get your freak on. Like, are we in high school again? Like, or college? Come on.
Yeah, it's like what you do when you're, like, sneaking around or something.
Man, that's messed up. We got STD Damn. Nearly 1,105 cases of herpes were detected during Coachella weekend.
Oh, dang.
Damn,
that's nasty.
A lot of bumps. A lot of bumps on the horizon. Damn.
That's nasty. That's all I can say about that. Nasty. Get yourself checked.
Yes. We got eye profiling. Black teen sues Apple for $1 billion, blaming their facial recognition for wrongful arrest.
If that really is what's going on, then they deserve to have filed a lawsuit against Apple for that crap.
Yeah, because if it's like the wrong face or something touch the phone, they're going to switch trying to steal the phone. They're going to send a ping off. Phone trying to be stolen. It's like, yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, that ain't right. So, yeah, Apple deserves to get sued.
We got, burglar arrested after firefighters rescue him after being trapped in a chimney for over 10 hours.
What, he thought he was Santa Claus or something?
I think this man did. I think
Really?
Yeah.
I thought like people doing robberies by going down chimneys was so old school. They still doing that now? He got what he deserved by getting arrested for that. He doing a robbery and then got caught in the chimney?
Yeah. Terrible, right? Boy.
These criminals are stupid.
Very. Delaware man on the loose after knocking out sidewalk vendor of socks with a bat, taking all the socks and running off with them.
Out of all the things to steal, homeboy decides to attack this poor vendor trying to make a living for some socks?
Yes.
Socks don't cost that much at the regular store.
Exactly. I'm trying to figure out. I see sometimes I see dudes on the side of the street selling socks. I'm like, that's something you want to sell? Socks. Okay. This man wanted to rob the sock vendor dude.
That's just wrong. Homeboy is just evil, period.
He hit him with a bat, too. He on the loose right now as we speak.
I hope they catch him, honestly.
Yeah, that's messed up. Delaware is tripping. We got this. Black mom arrested for complaining about vomit in her daughter's plane seat.
In her daughter's what?
Plane seat. They're on a plane, vomit in her seat, and she got arrested for complaining about it.
Why? I don't understand why she was arrested in the first place, because she complained about vomit in her daughter's seat.
They claim she got belligerent, and they were threatened by her. Typical code word.
Mm-hmm. That's what they all say. Mm-hmm. Really? Mm-hmm.
Disorderly conduct.
Sure she did.
Disorderly conduct. That's what the charge was.
They're probably giving her a hard time first, and then she defended herself. They're probably trying to talk to her any kind of way, or probably refuse to clean up the vomit, or give her something to clean it up with, and that's probably when she started going off.
Yes, indeed. And I know you heard of that story. This black high school principal in Houston is trying to illegally enforce a ban on bonnets, ripped jeans, sagging pants for parents. Gets called a contentious classist. That's dumb as hell. I mean, I'm like, hell for F you. What I want to your damn school. Give me my damn child. What are your thoughts?
So he wanted to enforce a rule, like, for the entire school or for his class?
For the parents.
Oh, for the parents. So the parents can't come to the school with, like, bonnets on and stuff like that.
Ripped jeans, pajamas. Yes.
How is somebody going to tell somebody parent how to dress? They're grown. They don't go to that school. They're not a student there. So why should they have to abide by some type of ridiculous dress code? If they want to walk in with bonnets on, do-rags on, or whatever, that's their prerogative. If they want to walk in the school with pajamas, that's their prerogative. Now, the people who work at the school may not agree with it, but that's They're an adult. They're a grown person.
I agree.
I wish somebody would tell me how I can and cannot dress.
She power tripping. She doing too much.
Yeah.
We got Y, Florida Y. Miami mother arrested after beating son with a meat tenderizer over a homework dispute.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, she needed to be thrown under the jail. Like a meat tenderizer, I'm quite sure that hurt like hell. And why she felt the need to beat her child with it.
Yeah, that is, that's pretty messed up there. Pretty messed up.
Over a homework dispute?
Yeah.
To me, that's petty. Like, I get that, yes, the kids need to do their homework and stuff like that and whatever is assigned by the teacher. But at the same time, it shouldn't ever escalate to that level. Take away their privileges. Don't let them play with their iPad or their tablet or their phone or whatever until their homework's done.
I agree. And we got 2 more to go. People ain't blank. This indecent dust bucket blackmailed an elderly man on a secret sex tape after scamming him out of $5,000.
Who did this to the ugly man?
This indecent dust bucket heifer.
Dust bucket.
Yeah, terrible. She looks terrible.
So she already took $5,000 from him and she wanted to blackmail him for some more money?
Yep.
Oh, dang. Oh, she's just cold. That's just cold. She already got her $5,000. She should have just went about her business, but then she want to try to extort. That's extortion right there. Now she want to try to extort him for even more money. Dang.
Pictures of her breast in his mouth while he's sleeping. She pulled out his Johnson, took pictures of it, exposing his allegedly shriveled up weenie. Like, who cares? He's old. Like, lady, you're screwed. You messed up, lady. Oh, terrible.
Wow.
Terrible. And last story today is a schoolhouse clock. Florida Senate approves bill allowing teachers to have loaded guns with them at schools.
Oh, this is wrong. I was hoping that they wouldn't pass that, honestly, because a teacher could be having a bad day and take it out on the kids.
Amen.
We've already had enough school shootings in the U.S., and I feel like them allowing teachers to have loaded guns in the classroom is just going to make matters even worse.
What you just said. So, yeah, that story is very, very dangerous. And this report was very dangerous. So, Jay, what is your take on today's stories and takes we've heard so far?
Oh, man, what a day today. I mean, the last one already took me, but I think one of the worst takes I got to say, honestly, is the one with Alvin with the unseen breath.
That is way back in the first part of the hour of power. Yes, that is one of the single worst things I've heard in my life. Unseen breath.
Yeah, and then finally wanting to file a restraining order. That honestly was the worst one.
I agree. You can't get no worse than that. I mean, you can, but you can't get when a grown man says another grown man, he wants to restrain her against a weather pattern.
Yeah.
And referring to the wind as the quote unseen breath. You can't top that.
Yeah, you really can't. At least not this time around.
Oh man, yeah. Alvin, do better, be better. Folks, check us out every week at bossmanshow.com. We're out.
And if you don't know, now you know.
For all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winterguard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, WinterGuard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder WinterGuard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
Suntan City, let yourself shine.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay.
Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.